Hello coders, I welcome you all. In this video, we are going to discuss how to create a web application for CRUD, create, read, update and delete operations on MySQL using Streamlit. As you can see here, we are going to create web application like this that can perform different operations like create, read, update and delete on MySQL database using Streamlit that you can see over here. So let's get started. So for that, we are going to use PyCharm and MySQL workbench that you can see over here. So let's get started. So let me click on this and let me enter my given password. So now let's create new database first. Let me give name CRUD_new1. You can give any. Let me execute this query. As you can see here, our database is successfully created. Let me press this refresh button as you can see over here. Let me comment this out and let me use this newly created database. Let me execute this query. As you can see here, currently we are using this database. Also, you can click on particular database to use, or you can use this use command. So now let's create new table in this particular database with name users. Let me create first column ID of type integer. Let me set this as a primary key and also auto increment our next column name, which is varchar 50, and third column email, again varchar 50. Let me execute this query. As you can see here, now our table is successfully created with this name users. Let me press this refresh button as you can see over here. Let me click on this icon. As you can see here, now our table is successfully created that you can see over here, having 3 columns ID, name and email. Now let's jump to PyCharm and let me import MySQL.connector. As you can see here, no module name MySQL. So let me click on this and let me install this package. Let me click on this. As you can see over here, now installation process is going. As you can see here, now our package is installed successfully that you can see over here. Now let me import Streamlit as ST. As you can see here, no module name Streamlit. So let me click on this and let me press this install package Streamlit. As you can see here, installing package Streamlit. So we have to wait. As you can see over here, package is installed successfully. As you can see here, now our required libraries are successfully installed that you can see over here. So now our first step, establish a connection to MySQL server. So let me write establish connection to MySQL server, this one. So let me write MySQL dot connector dot connect, and here we have to pass host name, in our case available on local host. Now here we have to pass user, in my case user is root, and also we have to give password that we have given over here on MySQL workbench. Let me enter my given password and our database name, this one CRUD_new1 that you can see over here. Let me assign it to one variable mydb is equal to this statement, and now we have to create one cursor object mydb, this one dot cursor, and let me assign it to one variable my cursor is equal to this statement. Let me check connection. So for that, let me print one message, connection established. Let me run this code. As you can see over here, now we are successfully connected with our database that you can see over here. Now let's move to our second step. We are going to create Streamlit web app. So let me create one function with name main, and to call this, let me write if __ name _ is equal to _ main, then call this function main. So now let's first display title for our web app using st.title CRUD operations with MySQL. You can give any. Let me save this and let's run our web app. To run this, we have to write Streamlit run our app name CRUD.py, this one. Let me execute this command. As you can see over here, our title CRUD operations with MySQL, title that we have given. So now let's first display options for CRUD operations, and let me write st.sidebar dot select box, so user can select CRUD operations. So let me write select and operation. Which operations? Create, read, update and delete. Let me save and let me run Streamlit run CRUD.py. As you can see over here, from here user can select different operations: create, read, update and delete, that you can see over here. So now let's create template to perform selected CRUD operations like create, read, update and delete. So here we are going to perform selected operations like create, read, update and delete. And first, let me assign this to one variable option. So if option equal to create, so here we will write code to create a record. So now let me give subheader create a record. Let me save this and let me press rerun. And let me click on this. As you can see over here, create a record. So let's give for other operations read, update and delete as well. Elif option equal to read, then let's give subheader read records. Elif option equal to update, then subheader is update a record. Elif option equal to delete, then let's give subheader as delete a record. Let me save this and let's rerun this web app. Let me click on this. As you can see over here, subheader create a record. As you can see here, read records. As you can see, update a record and delete a record. So now let's write logic for this. For create, read, update and delete. So we can perform these CRUD operations with MySQL. So let's first write code for create a record. So let's take user input. So st.text input. Here user can enter name. Let me assign it to one variable name. And here user can input email. Let me save this and let me rerun this code. Let me click on this. As you can see here, to create a record, user will enter name and email address. So let me create one button with name create. So this record will be created when user press this button with name create. So for that we have to write insert query. Insert into users, which is our table name and email, and values %s and %s that we are taking from the user. This name and email, this name and email. And let me assign to one variable SQL is equal to this query and another variable val is equal to his name and email. Let me arrange it properly. Now here we have to use my cursor dot execute to execute this query. Let me pass this query and value. Let's commit changes to the database using mydb dot commit and let me print success message record created successfully. Let me save this and let me rerun this code. Let me enter my name and email address. Let me press on this create button. As you can see here, record created successfully. Let me check. As you can see here, currently I am using MySQL Workbench and let me press this refresh button. Let me click on this. As you can see over here, we have successfully created this record using our web app that you can see over here. So this way we can create a record using MySQL and Streamlit. So now let's write code for our next operation, read this one. So let me write my cursor, this one, dot execute to execute our query. Let me write select all from our table users and let me write my cursor dot fetch all to fetch all the records and let me assign it to one variable. Result is equal to this statement. To display this, we have to use for loop. So for row in result and we have to write st dot write to print using Streamlit and this row, this one. Let me save this and let me rerun our web app. As you can see over here, we can able to read our records that you can see over here. Let's enter new record with name anil@gmail.com and let me press this create button. As you can see here, record created successfully. Now let me press this read. As you can see over here, we can able to read all the records. So we have successfully completed our second operation, read, that you can see over here. So now our next operation, update. So let's first take ID from the user. So we are going to update a record as per given ID. So enter ID and let me assign it to one variable ID and let's take new name from the user. Enter new name and let me assign it to one variable name. Let's take new email ID from the user. Enter new email and let me assign it to one variable email. So if user press this button with name update, then we have to update a record So let's write MySQL query, update users, our table name, and we have to set name equal to %s, email equal to %s, where ID is equal to %s, and we have to update value for name and email as per given ID. And let's execute this query having this query and with this value. Also, let's commit the changes and let's print success message, record updated successfully. Let me save this. Let me close this connection and let's run our app once again. As you can see over here, our records. Let me click on this update button. As you can see here, by default ID is 0.00. We will change it shortly. Let me enter 2. We are going to update second record and new name Rahul, and let me give new email address rahul@gmail.com. Let me press this update button. As you can see here, record updated successfully. Now let's read our records. As you can see over here, we have successfully updated our record, this one that you can see over here. So this way we can perform create operation, read operation, and update operation. Let's set it to 1 because our record starts with 1, ID 1. So let's give minimum value equal to 1. Let me save and let's rerun our web app. Let me check. As you can see over here. So this way we can perform create, read, and update. Now let's code for delete. To delete a record here. So we are going to take ID to delete a record. Enter ID. Let me assign it to one variable, ID. If st.button delete. If user press this button, then record will be deleted. Let's write MySQL query delete from table users where ID equal to %s and val. Here we have to pass tuple with one value. So we have to write like this, ID and comma. And let's execute this query using mycursor.execute query and value. Let's commit this transaction and let's print success message using st.success record deleted successfully. Let me save this and let's rerun our web app. Again here we have to set minimum value to 1. So let's read records. We are going to delete this first record. So let me click on this delete and record 1. Let me press this delete button. As you can see here, record deleted successfully. Let me check. Let's read our records. As you can see over here, we have successfully deleted our record that you can see over here. So this way we can perform CRUD operation using MySQL and Streamlit that you can see over here. Let's set minimum value to 1 here. Let me rerun our web app as you can see over here. So this way we can perform CRUD operations, create, read, update, and delete that you can see over here using MySQL and Streamlit that you can see over here. Hope you like this video. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel. If you like this video, smash that like button. Thank you very much for watching this video. Take care. Bye-bye. See you in the next video.